Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going out to the garden. It has been raining every single day this week, so this is the first time that I'm able to come out here. It's actually sprinkling right now, so I'm going to go ahead and check on some things. I have my helper with me. So I haven't been out here all week, and I have not even looked at the garden yet before picking up the phone. So I'm kind of nervous about how things look. Pole beans are up way higher, but you can see where the rain has just pushed them down into the dirt. So I'm gonna try to fix those if I can. But some of the collards are doing fine. Some of them are not. We have more cucumbers all along here. It looks like there's some collards coming up right here. Those actually, and there's some right here. So that's actually encouraging because those were the seeds that I planted. So it looks like the seeds are doing better than the transplants. It has just been raining so much. The corn is not looking good. What has happened? Well, this is a raw vlog. This is so frustrating. Okay, so before all the rain, all of the corn looked like this. It was a nice size, looked great, and now look. It is like something has just come in and eaten every single corn. I could legit cry right now. But that is the purpose of this, is to show a raw look at gardening. Here's the butternut squash. This rain really has just made things look so bad. There's one. That's the best one so far. It does not look ready yet. And then we have one here, there, and there. So there's an update. All of the squash and zucchini that were planted with all this black stuff, it's gone. Okay, so the mailman pulled up while I'm out here videoing. So I think what I'm just gonna do right now is just try to help my pole beans down there, the ones that the rain have just trampled. So what I noticed once I looked at everything closer was the leaves were covered in mud, and that is what was weighing them down. So what had happened was it rained and it pushed the beans over. A heavy rain pushed them over, and then the ground flooded, causing mud to settle on the leaves. So I just brushed off the big clumps of mud that were on the leaves. I just brushed those off the best that I could, and then I would push dirt up against the stems and prop them up. That way they will grow upright, and hopefully in a couple of days they will start to grow up the fence. I did notice that several of the beans were snapped, so I just went ahead and snipped those off. That way all the energy can go toward new growth. And it was pretty discouraging seeing how much damage was done because of all the rain, but that is honestly just part of gardening, and we can't control that. So you just have to work with what you got. Okay, I am back. I had to go put Lincoln down for a nap, and I'm gonna go ahead and start some seeds. So I got some popsicle sticks to label, a marker. Is that rain or is that wind? I'm telling you, the rain never stops. So I went inside and I cried because of the corn situation. Wow, it's a nice breeze. I know it's okay to plant this corn for the fall. Haas Tools is doing the same type of corn. Guess I could put a fence around the whole garden, but that's just another expense. So I'm just sitting here and having a little pity party. But I can't sit here and have a little pity party because I can go ahead and get my fall seeds planted. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in the porch here and start up some seeds for the fall, and I'll take you along because we need to get that done. All right, so I used a seed starting mix that my grandmama had on her porch, and I did not know much about this at the time, so I know what I will do differently. But the bag said to, put the soil in the tray and then wet the soil and plant your seeds. But I know what I'll do differently next time. I will soak the peat moss in a bucket of water first and then start the process, because whenever I filled up the tray and then I poured water on top, the water just rolled right off onto the table, and then it went all over the floor and made a huge mess because it didn't absorb. So I did what I could to help it soak up some water. I took it out by the water hose, tried to do some more stuff. I just did what I could, but I still was able to plant my seeds in there, so we will see how that turns out. I really debated whether or not I was going to post this video because I feel like everything on this day just went wrong, but that is how it is in the garden sometimes. It is not always easy. You have your good and great days, and then you have some bad days where it seems like everything goes wrong. So just know that that happens sometimes and it will be okay. So I'm still going to post the video because everything, it seems like you see, is always perfect gardens. So this is just real life over here. So I went ahead, planted different seeds, and then I put more peat moss on top, and I set the tray outside. It is still outside right now just because the porch does not get a lot of fresh air. And I will put in the description what I planted, and I plan to do more tomorrow. If you know anyone who gardens, they will probably, the first thing they will tell you is that it is not for the faint of heart. And that is so true, because there are some days where you just feel like you're conquering the world because your harvest is so great, and then there's other days where you feel so defeated, and that is one of those days. But I just thought about this: never quit on a bad day. We'll just keep going and we'll keep doing what we got to do. I don't know if y'all can see all these mosquitoes, but I'm gonna head inside. Gonna go ahead, my stomach's growling. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more from my channel, subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.